Hello, my name is Isabel Vargas, and I am the Stockton Campus Librarian. This video will demonstrate how to identify and how to find scholarly or peer-reviewed articles published in criminal justice journals and how to locate the AP8 format citations included in the databases where we will be searching through. So to start, we'll go to the library homepage website at library.csustan.edu, or you can also visit the library website by going to the campus website and at the very top, clicking on the library icon. So this will take you to the library homepage. At the very top, you'll see the OneSearch search box. And if you scroll down, you'll find also our how to make a reservation links. So reserving a study room. You'll also find the upcoming events calendar, the slideshow of events and news, our library hours, and our featured databases and our featured book list at the very bottom. So if we scroll all the way to the top, you'll find our OneSearch search box. So this is mainly what we'll find, where we'll find our articles and books and all other media for our research. So we can start by searching through our OneSearch catalog at the top. This will search all types of sources like books, DVDs, articles, in over 100 databases. And because we want to be specific and search through criminal justice related journals, we won't search through the catalog here. Instead, we'll click on the articles by subject yellow button link right here at the bottom. And this link will take you to a page that lists many different subjects. This is our articles by subject page. And if we scroll down to criminal justice, here it will open to many different suggested databases to search through. The databases we'll search through in this video are criminal justice abstracts and the social sciences full text database. The criminal justice abstract database includes sources related to criminal justice and criminology all over the world, and the social sciences full text provides a wide abstract of social science journals. So if you're not on campus, when you click on these links, be sure to sign into your student account using your student email login and credentials. But if you are on campus or after you've logged in, it will take you to their search page. So let's first start with criminal justice abstracts. At the top of the criminal justice abstracts search page, on the search bar, we'll type in the keywords that relate to our research topic. So we'll type in keywords instead of sentences. Be very careful with not being too general because it can get us too many results, but also we don't want to be too specific on our first try because it might also limit the number of results we get. We'll also have advanced search options that we can use. So if we scroll down here, you'll find all these lists of different filters like publication type, language, and document type. But for now, we'll type in our keywords here. So for our first search, I will search for my research topic, which is on solitary confinement. Now we'll click on search. So now it will show me the list of the results. So in this case, we have 580 results. But the first filter that we'll add to our results, on the left side of the page, under Limit To, click on Linked Full Text. So this will tell the results that we have that we only want articles or sources that we have full access to. So now you see that it went down from 580 to 74. So we'll start by clicking on an article that we're interested in. Let's say the first one, the extended solitary confinement for managing prison systems. So we'll click on this article. And when we click on the article, it will give us the title, the authors of the article, which are also linked. So if you click on an author's name, it will take you to that author's record, which will also list the different other articles that they've published. It also gives you the journal in which the article was published in. In this case, it's JQ, Justice Quarterly. And it will give us the subject terms, so subject keywords of the article, and also the article's abstract. So in the abstract, this is where you'll find the summary of the article, which also includes the conclusion and the results. So if we scroll up to the source, under the source, I want to point us to the journal name, and we'll click on the journal name. And this will take us to the journal's record. So we're interested in the journal's record because we want to make sure that the articles we're looking at are peer-reviewed or scholarly. Under publication type, in this case, it's an academic journal, and under peer-reviewed, it says yes. So this is a academic peer-reviewed journal. Another way to make sure or check and see if the articles or sources we're looking at are peer-reviewed or scholarly are if we go back to our result list, and on the left side of the screen under Limit To, we click on Scholarly Peer-Reviewed Journals. So now that filter will only give us articles that we have full access to and that are scholarly or peer-reviewed. So now we have 46 articles that have to do with our research topic, solitary confinement. So let's click on an article we like. I'm going to scroll down and click on this one, Cruel but Not Unusual, the Automatic Use of Indefinite Solitary Confinement on Death Row. And I'm going to show you several ways that you can save this article. So if you want to download this article to your laptop or your computer, click on the PDF full text link on the left side of the screen. So once you're viewing the PDF version of the article, you can click on this icon here to download the article to your computer or laptop, or you can also print the article. You can also email the article to yourself by clicking on the email link on the right side of the screen and typing in your email in the email to box. Now in the form where it says citation format, click on that, and under the drop-down menu, select APA 7th edition. So this will not only email the article to your email, but it will also send the APA 7th edition citation format of the article. So you click on send. And one last thing, you can also save the link to the article. You can email the link to the article if you'd like, or you can also share the link to the article. But please don't use the link up at the search bar up here. We want to use the link that's given to us when we click on this permalink link icon here. If you're looking for the citation of the article, you can also click on the cite icon here on the right side of the screen, the cite icon, and scroll down to the APA 7th edition, and it will give you the citation to the article. Copy and paste the citation to your document, but also want to note that the journal title is in italics, and sometimes when we copy and paste citations or other text to documents, the italics is removed. So be sure that the journal stays in italics when you paste it in your document. And also don't forget to add the hanging indent, which is this indentation here on the second, third, and the subsequent, the next rows of the citation. Be sure that we have an indentation here. And also, because these citations are created automatically by the system, you can double check that your citation is correct by checking with the librarian or your professor, or from a website on how to create citations like Our Purdue. So just be sure that you can also double check on your citations. So now let's go back to our list of databases on our articles by subject webpage, and let's click on Social Sciences Full Text. So this database not only includes criminal justice journals, but it also includes journals from other disciplines that can be very helpful to your research. So as you can see, this database looks very similar to the previous database we were on, the Criminal Justice and Abstracts database. So we will search through it very similarly. So in this case, let's say our research topic is on police violence. And we will put police violence, these two words, in quotation marks. So by doing this, we're using Boolean operators. And Boolean operators help us filter our search because it's in a way when we're putting quotation marks enclosing two or more words, we're telling the database that we want these words together in a sentence or together in a paragraph and not separated. So sometimes when you're searching more than one word and you don't have quotation marks around those words, you can get articles with the word police in one sentence and the word violence in another paragraph. And by putting these quotation marks, we're just telling the database that we want all the words inside these quotation marks to be exactly how they look right next to each other. So it's not necessary to do this. And it can be a bit limiting if you do this. Just know that you're limiting how many articles you get. But in this case, we're using the quotation marks because we want articles that only have these two words together. And on the second line, I'm going to add in the word cameras. So now let's click on search. Now on the left side of the screen, under limit to, we are going to select full text because we want articles that we have access to, full access to. And I'm going to also click on scholarly and peer-reviewed journals. So now we have these 12 results here. And if we wanted to, we can also limit by date. But because we have 12 results, I'm not going to keep limiting our results. So we can click on the article's title to get more information. Or we can also have a quick glance at the article by clicking on this icon. And it gives you a very quick, brief look at the record. So we have the source, which in this case it's published under the Journal of Black Studies, the date, the abstract, and also links to the article. You'll find that the title of the journal is almost always in italics. So if you're looking for the journal and where the article was published, you can find it here by searching for the italics, the title in italics. So in this case, Journal of Black Studies. In the second source we have, this one is published under the Journal of Communication. And for the third source, it's published under the Journal of Criminal Law and Criminology. Also, if you'd like, you can also limit your results a little more by selecting some of these filters here on the left side. So if we click on subject, it gives us some subject keywords that we can select to filter our results. So if we were really interested in articles that have to do with videotapes, we would select this subject here. And it would limit it to articles that have to do with videotaping. If we wanted to remove this filter, we can click on the X here, and it will remove that filter, and it will go back to our original results. We can also filter by date. So if you were looking for articles that were published in the last 5 to 7 years, we can enter the date here in this text box, or we can also click on the scroll button here and scroll up to 2015. So now we have a list of articles that were published about within 5 to 7 years. So now let's go back to our articles by subject page. And there's a few more databases that I'd like to note. The National Criminal Justice Reference Service Abstracts database and also Westlaw database. So these databases also have a collection of sources that can be very relevant to your research topic. So the National Criminal Justice Reference Service Abstract has articles, but it also includes reports and projects and presentations published by the Office of Justice. And Westlaw is also a database that provides case studies and statutes and regulations. So this one can also be very helpful in your topic if you're looking for laws or court cases. So real quick, if we click on National Criminal Justice Reference Service Abstracts, you can search this database by clicking on Use Search Filters, and in the general search, searching your research topic. So let's say it's solitary confinement. And clicking on Submit All Selections. It gives you here 218 resources. You can also filter through these results by selecting under Program Office. For example, if there is a department that you want to see what they've published. So BJA, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, I believe. If you click on that, it will give you sources or records that were published under that. So in this case, we don't have any, but you can filter through Program Office and the journal, or if you have a published date. And if we go back to the articles by subject page and we click on Westlaw, so in this case I have to sign in. Here we can search for our research topic, solitary confinement. And it will show us court cases, statutes, regulations, and other sources. So I hope this video was helpful. You can also find more citation help from the library homepage website by clicking and selecting under Research Help. We have a link to our citation help guide page. So here under this APA Citation Style 7th edition box, click on References, and it will give you some examples of how to cite like an ebook, a web page, or a journal article. So if you have any questions, feel free to connect with us via online chat or send me an email at ivargas2@csustand.edu. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have in regards to finding sources, to research topics, and creating citations. Please feel free to send me an email. And I'll see you at the library.